Grand Rising, loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, your favorite spiritual advisor, Empress Oracle. I hope everyone is doing well this fine day. I'm good too. Thank you for asking. So, today I want to talk to you guys about sleeping with the enemy. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we all may or may not have slept with the enemy at one point in time. Some of us may still be sleeping with the enemy. Okay, and when I say sleep with the enemy, what I mean is sometimes we involve ourselves with people in relationships, and sometimes it's because we want love. Sometimes it's because we bored, we ain't got shit else better to do. It's all different factors of why we get involved. However, there comes a point in time sometimes where we'll realize that the person may not be for us. They may not be ascending with you. There's no growth in the relationship. There's no positive communication. It's just the whole relationship is just a fight. There's too many unnecessary issues. You guys are just not on the same vibration, basically. And it's no fault to you and it's no fault to that person. However, as I said before, sometimes people are seasons. And sometimes relationships are seasonal, and we have to know when to let go. Because just like with food, when your food expires, you're supposed to throw it away, because if you keep that food and you eat it, at some point it turns toxic when it goes bad and it can kill you. That is the same thing with a relationship. As far it can go further than just your soul dying or you losing your light. They might really kill you. Me personally, I can tell you guys, I have slept with the enemy. I have a story for you guys about that, but I'll tell you guys that later. However, if you are involved with someone and that relationship does not help you to flourish to your highest potential, that person is not for you. Okay? If you are with someone and you're constantly sick, that person is not for you. Your body is trying to tell you something. Something is off. If every time you go around that person, you're absorbing their negative energy, you're absorbing their negative vibe, your mind automatically turns to a place where you don't want it to be. Let's just say you're normally a happy-go-lucky person, but then whenever you're around this person, all of a sudden you're always snapping, you're always in a bad mood, you're always angry, you want to get aggressive, and normally you're not like that, or that's not even how you want to be. If it's just always a constant struggle, and it's like wide, and the battle becomes internal, you end up internalizing the issues. You're sleeping with the enemy. It's causing you to be physically ill. Your body is trying to tell you something. See, the thing is, whenever our souls are not in alignment, whenever we're not in alignment internally, our body will tell us. And we have to pay attention to those signs and those symptoms, people. That's the thing. A lot of times we're wondering where these illnesses come from. Yes, they are stress induced. They are also spiritually induced illnesses that we suffer from when we are not listening to our body and our soul, when we have outgrown a relationship and it becomes toxic and we still stay. That's when you are sleeping with the enemy. And a lot of times it hurts so much, because I know I have been in so many relationships where I loved the person. I went into the relationship fully open. And in turn, that person became toxic. That person, didn't want my light to shine. Wanted to turn out my light. Right? If you're in a relationship with someone and anytime you are talking to them about your dreams, your hopes, your endeavors, the things that you want to do, and this is the person who's supposed to be closest to you. This is the person who is supposed to love you and want the best for you, because the best for you is the best for them as well, unless they don't think they're the best. Right? If you're in a relationship with a person like that and they're always shooting down your hopes and dreams, instead of giving you those positive words of encouragement, like, yeah, baby, you can do that, they're saying, oh, that's a bad idea, or the first thing that comes out of their mouth is something negative, and then after that is the begrudging praise, after they realize maybe they let their true intentions slip, you're sleeping with the enemy. Anybody who is for you is going to want the best for you, period. And anybody who is the best for you, they're not going to be worried that you finding the best does not include them. That's how you know you're sleeping with the enemy. Point blank, period. I don't care if you've been married to the person for 20 years. I don't care if you have known the person for 15 minutes. Somebody who opens their mouth and they have negativity with the praise, they are the enemy. And I'm not talking about constructive criticism, because everybody needs that. Everybody needs constructive criticism. I just looked at the clock and it was 5:55. That means it's time for change, people. A lot of you guys listening to this, it's time for you to change. The time is now. Okay? I'm not talking about constructive criticism, because anybody who loves you, they're going to want the best for you. And that also does include constructive criticism. But constructive criticism does not tear you down. Okay? Constructive criticism does not make you question who you are on the inside, you know, your morals, your beliefs, your actions that you feel are good or that have good intentions. It's not going to make you question that. Constructive criticism is going to say, oh, yes, I like that X, Y, and Z, or I think that's a good idea, baby. But what if, or how about you add this, or look at it this way as well? That's what constructive criticism is. Constructive criticism is not tearing someone down. Alrighty? You're sleeping with the enemy if that person does not support your dreams. I don't give a fuck what it is. As long as it's not harming anyone and it's making you happy and it's fulfilling your higher purpose, that person that you are giving your body, your time, and your energy to should be all for it. Your biggest cheerleader. If not, you're sleeping with the enemy, because there's no need for that. There literally is enough in this world for everybody. Everybody. There's enough money for everybody. Okay? There's enough land for everybody. Hell, there's enough water for everybody if you like that. You want to live in the ocean, whatever. Okay? There's no reason why, you know, that should be a problem. And if you guys can't be a power couple and build together and strive towards a higher purpose or endeavor together, then they are not for you. And you might be sleeping with the enemy, because they're going to think, who does that person think they are? Thinking that they can do better than where I am. Not even realizing that they can do better for themselves as well. I just hit y'all with some real shit, didn't I? I ain't even know that shit was gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? But it's facts. I'm just saying. It's somebody had to tell y'all the real. Stop sleeping with the enemy. A lot of you guys are giving your bodies and your energy to the wrong people, and it's fucking you up. And you're choosing to be blind and turn a blind eye to it, like you don't see what's going on. At the end of the day, that's your life. And once that person who is the enemy is done draining your light, they will move on to somebody else. That's just how it goes. You know, people like that are called energy vampires. I know. I've come across a few. It happens. But it's up to you to protect your light. It is up to you to protect your light. It's up to you to take positive and full consideration of who you share your energy with, who you give your body to, who you sleep with. Because the enemy comes in the best looking packages. You know, they say the devil was fine as hell. So of course, sometimes we have to look past the physical. Sometimes we just have to be realistic and just look around at the situation. Sometimes you have to put your feelings to the side and do what is really best for you. You as a person. Okay? And if you are sleeping with the enemy will flee. And if not, you guys should grow. You guys should be able to flow together cohesively, all right? On the same page, going the same way, up, up, your light and your vibration. So, with that being said, I'm gonna leave y'all. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet like me. So don't forget to check out my boutique, www.empressoracle333.com, for all of your spiritual needs. Okay, I will be adding new inventory soon, so look out for that, and I will keep you posted and let you know what that is when the timing is right, because we all know it's about divine timing, right? You guys be blessed. I love you.